Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all audience and panelists. Welcome to our National Chat Forum. For today, the topic is related to a business development in a country named Uzbekistan. To start a business or develop a business in other countries, it is not easy. Thus, to discuss about this topic further, we have invited 4 special guests with us today. But firstly, let's introduce our guest.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nuriza binti Abdul Halim.
Hi, my name is Nurida Sakina.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurazida binti Mazaini.
My name is Nur Afina binti Shamsuddin.
I heard that you guys have already furthered your business in Uzbekistan, right? So, can you share with us how is Uzbekistan in terms of their backgrounds? Because I'm sure a lot of people out there doesn't have a deep knowledge about this country.
Thank you, Miza, for the question. So, Uzbekistan, or its official name, the Republic of Uzbekistan, is double landlocked country that located in the middle of Central Asia between 2 major rivers. Uzbekistan declared its independence from the Soviet Union on September 1, 1991. Uzbekistan is subdivided into 12 regions with 1 autonomous region and 1 independent city. Uzbekistan was one of the poorest republics of the Soviet Union as it depended on farming for its livelihood, but after independence, this country gradually lessened its independence on agriculture while developing its mineral and petroleum reserve.
We have listened about backgrounds in Uzbekistan. So next, we move to Miss Hidayah Sakina. Miss, can you share about the law or politicals apply in Uzbekistan?
Thank you for the question, Ms. Miza. Uzbekistan is a democratic republic country. The state power is implemented according and divided into 3, which are legislative, executive, and judicial. They use the term of president as the head of country, and their current president is Shavkat Mirziyoyev, while the prime minister is Abdullah Aripov. Uzbekistan has participated in 44 international organization participation. For example, EAPC, ICC, IFC, and WTO. Okay, next, in Uzbekistan, there is civil law where the cases are based on the listing of what is or not allowed. Next, Uzbekistan economy depends on the production of gold, copper, uranium, and many more. The government restricts foreign imports in many ways, including the high duties import. Last but not least, any imported goods are mandatory labeling in the Uzbek language. The imported goods should be sold within 1 year from the date of custom clearance. Furthermore, goods that are imported to Uzbekistan for processing need to re-register under another custom regime. If failed to do so, the goods may be withdrawn by the state itself. That is how Uzbek deal with the foreign importer and businesses.
Thank you to Ms. Hidayah Sakina. Actually, I'm very curious about the culture or maybe the traditions of society in Uzbekistan. So perhaps Ms. Azidah can share about it.
Okay, thanks for the question, Miza. Okay, Uzbekistan people population is about 33,780,879 people with a median age of 27.8 years. The Uzbek are Sunni Muslim, and this charity grow as the medieval intellectual center of the Muslim world. They are also Eastern Outlook Christian. Less than 1/10 of the population and also remainder of the people follow other religions and consider themselves as non-religious. Okay, there are 76.2% for Muslim, 16.1% for non-religious, 0.8% for Russian, and 4.9% for others. If you want to know that Uzbekistan is a tea-loving culture, and we decided to open a tea export in Uzbekistan. Uzbek are the predominant tea drink. They like green tea and tend to drink it directly without sugar and put it into a bowl or glass but not in the cup. Uzbek people are seldom add milk to their tea in Uzbekistan. Besides that, on the subject of communication, for non-verbal communication. At Uzbekistan, every meal normally starts with tea, and they also end with the tea. And tea is the first served to a guest as a greeting gesture, and there are a whole set of rules, custom, and more concerning tea preparation, delivery, and consumption. Food served with tea is entire part of Uzbek food community. This includes samsa, bread, halva, and fried food. So that's why we choose tea to export in Uzbekistan.
Wow, such a wonderful culture in Uzbekistan. Thank you, Miss Azida. So, Miss Afina, can you explain about the demographic factor in Uzbekistan?
Thank you, Ms. Miza, for the question. Before we start operate any business internationally, we need to know the demographic of the other country to understand the population better. For Uzbekistan demographic, in terms of ethnic group, they have more than 5 groups, with the largest ethnic is the Uzbek itself at 80% and followed by Russian at 5.5%. The other is Tajiks, Kazakhs, Karakaplas, and the smallest ethnic is Tatar by 1.5%. Even though they have different ethnic, they almost share the same traditions, for example like a tea tradition. For the climate of Uzbekistan, they have 3 seasons, which is hot summer, spring, and winter. However, winter there is quite irregular and the snow melts quickly as the hot summer is longer at temperature higher than 40 degrees Celsius. Thus, we decided to bring our tea business as it can bring warmth and recharge their energy. Uzbekistan also known as the lower middle income country as their average salary is 15,800,000 Uzbek som yearly. Besides, male employees earn 7% more than female employees. Thus, we decided to put an affordable price to ensure Uzbekistan people can afford to buy it. Lastly, the education system in Uzbekistan is compulsory for 11 years, where 4 years in primary school and 5 years in secondary school. However, for 2 years, they can choose whether to further in vocational schools and get a diploma there, or continue their study in general secondary schools with certificate of completed and further in university. Thus, we have more knowledge about Uzbekistan people in terms of how they think, communicate, behave, and their wide range of knowledge in order to know their preference on our tea products. That's all from me. Thank you.
Actually, I've done my own research about industry in Uzbekistan. Basically, their main industry is agriculture. According to the World Bank, agriculture sector in Uzbekistan employed 33.1% of the total labor workforce and contribute 28.7% of GDP. The primary agricultural products include vegetable, fruit, grain, wheat, cotton, and livestock. Uzbekistan is one of the world's leading cotton producer. Meanwhile, for livestock productions, in Uzbekistan, each animal type has distributed in its own agroecological zone. Uzbekistan also running tea plantations on industry, but just in a small scale. In 2016, Uzbekistan has launched a new program related to the processing of goods. It's about 80 projects are designed under this program. Moreover, Uzbekistan producing machinery and heavy equipment which related to agriculture activities, textile industry, irrigations, and road construction. Lastly, Uzbekistan also produce textile. That's all the information that I get from my research. Now, let's continue with Miss Iza.
For your information, Uzbekistan's mineral resources include metallic ores, copper, zinc, and gold. Uzbekistan has the 4th largest gold reserve in the world and produces about 80 tons every year. Uzbekistan itself consumes large amount of its natural gas and gas pipelines that links its cities and stretch from Bukhara to the Ural region in Russia as well. Uzbekistan's GDP also show positive impact since price for cotton, gold, and natural gas has increased. Exporting is one way of increasing our sales potential. We want to take an opportunities to export our tea into Uzbekistan so we can access to more consumers and businesses.
Thank you, Miss Iza, and all of the panelists for the valuable information. So, from all of the information, I can conclude that Uzbekistan is a wonderful and unique country in Central Asia with its own identity. So that's all from us. Thank you.